much. Let me share with all of you that I do have a challenging great throat today. So, if in case you find my voice heavy, you can maybe assume that this heaviness is out of love. Love for your profession, love for your life, love for what you do, and love for what you are. All right. So let's get set go. A very happy new year, all of you. A very, 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 very happy, happy, happy new year to the lovely people I see. A very warm good evening over there in the northern part of India where I was there. And Delhi seems to be quite exciting, setting the temperature to 1 degrees. How many of you are from the Delhi part, the northern side of India? Please raise your hand. Okay, nice. Enjoying the great weather, Jaipur, Delhi, all the northern side. Awesome. Hi, Pratit. I see you there having a hot cup of tea, coffee, water, whatever. That's cool. Okay. A very good evening to all of you. And I'm sure that all of you are here to make this evening a very different, very important for each and every person here. And thank you so much for new people to switch on your cameras. I would love to see you to calibrate and to interact and to go more deeper to the most important day of my life. Why do I say that? It may be the most important day of your life too. To set your goals, to plan what you want to achieve. And let me tell you, behind each and every trainings which I do, a lot of people know me now. So behind each and every training, what I do, I set intentions. I always have some or the other intention to why do I want to do this. So for new people, hi, I'm Ridhima Dua. I'm a satellite partner, mentor, and a trainer of New Code NLP. I come directly from Dr. John Grinder, Michael Carroll, and Carmen Bostic. And it has been an amazing experience, discovery, decode, and do it again journey for me. You can know more about me on my pages. And I'm here to serve you the best of my years of experiences to make sure that when you are entering into your happy new year, which in one of the articles was said, it is a new year. Why is it so happy about so many people? Is what to be explored. Well, when you enter this happy new year 2023, you have a bag of tools like I have, and you achieve what you want to achieve. Let me share a very small thing. How many of you would really, really want to achieve your goals like a surprise and effortless? Like you feel, oh my God, this also happened. This also tick mark. That also got tick mark. This also got tick mark, and I'm still enjoying. I can still do more. How many of you raise your hands? How many of you? Kamal says yes. Yashvi says yes. Manisha says Ritika, Pratit, Pratibha, Nisha Kushi. Do you want to do that? Yeah. Everyone would like to have that experience. Gaurav says yes. Nice. Prabhat says yes. Tarun says yes. Amit, Kamala says yes. Divya says yes. Okay, interesting. Let me hear more. Bansi says yes. Shruti says yes. Ranjit, I didn't hear from you. Do you also want that? Ruchika says yes. Deepika says yes. Nishit, hi, I don't hear from you. Sonali, hi, I don't see you. Shilpa, hi. Gunjan, good evening. Amita, hi. Manisha, okay. So many people would like to have such kind of life, no? And I only talk experience. I just talk what I experience. Yay! I really want to shout out. My throat is gone. I really, really, really want to shout out loud like this. And I literally achieved so many things when I was reflecting back to my 2022. And I'm like, what the hell? What did we just do? And Riddhi, I'm not tired. My colleague, my family, my team, I'm just not tired. People who know me in the trainings, all the people, gang out there, please raise your hands. Who know me in the training, raise your hands. Great. I am not tired. I'm still not tired. I still don't really, really think that I have done too much. That's the kind of feeling I sleep with. Amazing, no? And when I'm saying this, you can't see my stomach. I'm actually touching my stomach and feeling so grateful about it. I feel it. Let me take you through what I'm saying. When I sat last year, thank you, Gaurav. When I sat last year, January 2022, in this week, in the first week. So I sat literally in the first week of my life in January 2022. Of course, I have made goals before that as well, 15, 16, 14, 13, many goals. And yes, I achieved goals because I made goals. I got to discover one beautiful thing in my life. I was like an ant who is also moving up, falling down, learning, moving up, falling down, learning, moving up, falling down, learning, and then moving up. And I explored that ant got a very, very deep purpose. And when that deep, deep, deep purpose became so clear that the ant is moving up not for herself or for itself, it's moving up so that it can transfer the resources to the other ants in the ecology. And when that became so, so, so damn clear, that ant had literally no doubt that the purpose is just move up because there are so many different ants in the ecology which can utilize the resources which this one can have. And that ant just kept living that in meditation, in different states, in the mornings, in the evenings, in the dreams, in the nights, only and only that state. And that became the most important intention to achieve my health, my relationship, my spiritual, my family, my friends, my professional, my team, my intentions, my accolades, the learnings, the opportunities, the travel, some unplanned, some planned, so many discoveries, unknown surprises, wherein I was thinking that this relationship cannot move, and I get a surprise after 14 years of that. And here it is. I will like to take you through a very small glimpse in this next 5 minutes to give you a background to what I am speaking. And then my intention here today in the workshop and tomorrow in both days is especially to get your intention and congruency very clear about what you want. I am not here to make a big list of all the goals. I did not literally sat down and wrote that I'm going to have a car, which I used to do in 2014-15. I literally did not sat down in the last year that I'm going to have a plan of a 4 BHK, which I used to do in 14-15. I literally did not sat down and wrote affirmation about I'm going to have a great time with my partner and have dance or have some planned holidays, etc., which I used to do before. What I sat down with clear questions to myself, what's my intention? What do I deeply want? And whatever I want, is it sinking in? Do I own it, what I want? That's all, guys. And whatever I am saying, of course, now you know that I've already achieved all of that, isn't it? It just tells you, the unwinds you the story. And this is what I would like to gift. When I was looking back in the year 2022 in November, December, that's the style I follow. And when I was looking back, I was surprised at so many things which I have achieved. And then I was doing my own discovery and decoding, like I do it in NLP. So I became a decoder and I decoded that this step, this process, if it is made in a process, can be gifted to people like you who also can achieve whatever you want, whatever you really, really want. Okay. Whatever you really, really want. And I mean what I say. If you want it, you will get it. It's simple. The formula is simple. Don't make it complicated. Okay. It's a very simple formula. Just don't make it complicated. And I thought to gift you this 2 day workshop in which today we're going to do a bit of the exercises. And tomorrow we are going to close it with a plan to your brain, an auto setup for yourself. And would you like to have a follow up after 3 months to check where have you reached and what are you doing? This is what I also used to do. And my follow up was not like a like a manager follow up. My follow up used to be a very collaborative consultant follow up inside. And I'll teach you that also in the upcoming days after 3 months. But this is the whole plan. So are you on with me? Would you like to see some of the glimpse which I'm talking about in the visual format? Okay, all right. Some people say yes. Great, lovely. Let's just go through that. So here we are, a beautiful day in the evening, 6th of January, wherein we are focusing on achieving our goals and focusing on what we can do. So for me, there are a few things which is very important for me in my life. Okay, and some of it which I have captured in these pictures. And let me tell you, some of them has not been captured in these pictures, and I may talk about it. I will send you the pictures if you want as evidence. But this is what it is. And I was collecting pictures and pictures, and I was going mad that, oh man, there's so much which I can actually share. So I would just keep it on the top. I'm going to share a very important part of my life, which is my physical health, my spiritual health, my family, the top goals of my financials, the top goals of my professional, the top goals of my intentions, and my own intentions to learn, 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 and keep achieving. So here it is, a very small glimpse of Ridhima's life for all of you. My topmost priority is my health, means just my health and nothing else. My day starts only and only with meditation, great fruits, vegetables, and juices, and nothing doing without my yoga, strength training. And to your surprise, I utilize New Kodak Games to achieve 10 kilometers of running without stopping, non-stop, non-stop, not a single stop which I had, wherein I had a challenge to run for 1 kilometer when I started in the January month. So here I am, achieved my one of the top goals of running. Will I continue it? Yes. Did I have a strategy to do it? Yes. What did I use unconscious signals? I'm going to teach you that. So here is a glimpse of my relationship goals, which had fun, a lot of fun. I traveled to almost 6 places in the year. I think more than that, in fact. And I had a great, great time in the relationship. Did I put too much of efforts? It was very easy. And this is what I want to gift you all. And this is about my relationship with my mother-in-law, which got developed after 14 years of my spiritual work, my new code work, a lot of different work. And we are like yo friends together always. And one of the goals which I achieved, why I've kept my son. All of you love your kids. I love my kid so much that when he was failing, I did not tell him that you pass. I asked questions to him. I did meta questions to him, what you want. Do you really, really want to do? And today, before the year end, in the month of December, before we went for the holiday, of 4,000 kilometers. He topped in the class by himself using processes of NLP. And I'm really happy that I could gift something like that to him. And hence, my family, my personal goals is all around what I learn, what I do is what around it. I have, I had a fear of dogs, and my dog is now 1 year, 2 months, and he's a beautiful, charming baby. I also invested my time with my extended family to go to Kashmir, with my family to go to Indore, Agra, Amritsar, Rajasthan in the last year of this year, and Lucknow, and one more place in near Mahabaleshwar. And I love to be spiritual. I invest my time in spirituality equally. And this has been an amazing time for me to meditate. And without fail, I love the family and the friends. And I could take out time with my busy schedule to meet all my favorite girls and favorite guys all around. And Rahul is also one of them. So that's why I kept that picture. So here you go, girls over there. And thank you for making the day better for me. And I could also achieve my team as my family. And I really would like all of you to congratulate Riddhi on the chat if you want to, who has transformed herself with the process of the way she's working with me and the entire team behind iFlame. And we could really invest before I end my year, I could really invest time with all of them, which is a gift again. And with that, okay, I achieved my professional goals. I got accolades from John, from Carmen. I invested my time to learn more in the 6 months program. I became another mentor. I wrote some articles and reported few growth opportunities as a new code trainer. I received awards as a professional leader and as a woman in colleges and in the industry, in the HR and L&D industry. I also opened up my own office as well as bought a big car, which is a materialistic thing in my opinion, but then yes, it matters for people and I respect it now. As well as I launched two new products in India, New Code NLP Practitioners, which is online and offline. Online was done in last year, offline is a new thing in India with a bang of a satellite live streaming with all the support with my team members and the most important level up program. And I was counting in my numbers and I noticed in just 1 year, I've actually worked more than 20,000 hours, just more than 20,000 hours. I don't still have more number to it. I will count it. So here I am. And to all of you, I'm still happy and waiting for more work. And because more work means more happiness to me. My financial goals, 4 times of my revenue, my spiritual goals, physical health goals, my time goals, my love goals, my relationship goals, each and every part of my life. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ruchika, to write that. Yes. Thank you, Gaurav and Shilpa and many other people. And all of this is achieved not by force. I have not made a list of I'm going to achieve these list of goals. I made intentions. I made intentions, and that's what I want to teach to all of you. So, the agenda for today for all of you is to be able to check one important part. When I was focusing on my health in 2016, I couldn't achieve it. Do you know why? Any guesses? In 2016-17, I wasn't able to achieve my health goals. I was going to gym, by the way, 4 days a week. I was forcing myself to literally not to have any sweet, anything. I was forcing myself to just focus on the strength training and blah, 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 whatever is there, and write affirmations to all the respect to affirmations, by the way. Okay. I was doing all of that. I couldn't achieve, man. That's what I want to break the ice because I wasn't owning what I was doing. My intention was not clear. Why do I want to do? Why do I want to go to the workout? Why? What's the intention? What is the intention? When it got clear that my intention is to work till I die, I want to transform people, the first priority became my own health because I literally work for 12 hours or more every day. Sometimes it goes to 14 hours as well, sometimes 16, depends. And the intention made it clear. So let's get started. Before you get into the intention, one thing which I got to know that here in 2016, I wasn't feeling congruent about my goal. Like, okay, yes, I will achieve this, I will write this. Some was airy goal. I'll get a Mercedes. Someone else's goal. Yes, I will also become a person who will be famous in the globe. Someone was some goal was not just I just don't know what am I doing. I would pick up 40 kgs. Hi? I don't know. I have no reason. Just no reason. And some were clear. I really want to do this. I want to study. I really, really want to study. Some, I don't know who that is. Some I know what I want to do. I really know this is what I want to do. Nothing else. I don't want to focus on anything else. Just this. And one last thing, I focused only and only on I focused, not guess, write a statement, write a word. I focused only and only on, answer me. I focused only and only on, nice, there we go. There we go. So beautiful. Physiology, yes. Physiology changes your state, it changes your breathing. Yes, this is what I want. That's it. My state. So I did not focus on what I want. I just focused on my state. That's it. Just my state. Each and every day, just my state. So let's do this. Let's focus on your states and whatever task which I'm going to take you through, okay, about the reflection of the goal and the planning of the goal which you want to do and how would you achieve your goals. Ridhima, I thought I will have a list of the goals which I will write you with. We will satisfy that intention also. A lot of people like it. It's okay. We will do that as well. Okay. We'll do that. And before we go over there, one of the very important part for all of you is to know how you did what you did. I am repeating. If you don't understand, you would raise your hand and ask a question to Ridhima because this whole program, 2 days of workshop, is for you, not for me. Yes, it is for me to satisfy my intention to give you what I want to give. Okay. All right. I repeat, I want you to identify how you did what you did. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Raise your hands and tell me, do you get what I'm saying? How you did what you did, how you achieved what you achieved. So there is a strategy which your brain unconsciously is doing. And what I want to tap in, damn, let's tap into that strategy, man. Forget about one goal. You're going to achieve any goal. But I want to tap into the strategy which your brain is unconsciously doing and you don't know. So think about it. Reflect back before you get into the process of setting your goals for 2023, which you really, really want to, isn't it? You all would like to set the new goals for the year 2023. Are you with me? You want to set new goals for 2023? Something new, intentions, clarity. And for you to set your new goals 2023, let's sit back and utilize the knowledge, NLP, and the process of the brain, which has been helping you automatically to achieve some of the goals. And some of the goals has been surprises, and some of the goals in which you have put some efforts. Okay. So what we're going to do in the first half, in this next 2 hours, is we're going to invest our time in the reflection of 2022, your own self-reflection, which is going to derive some basics like what did you achieve mentally, emotionally? What kind of goals did you achieve then? What did you achieve in your physical health goals? What specifically did you achieve in your relationship? How do you feel about your relationship in the last 1 year? What did you achieve in your professional, or if you're running a full company as a vision in professional goals? What did you achieve in your financial goals? Have you increased your bar? And for me, let me tell you, the bar is just a number. What I think is that if I am underutilizing my own potential, the people who are following me will underutilize their own potential, and I don't want that. And hence, financial goals matters to me because I want them to feel that they can also be worth of what they want, what they can be, what they think to be. And hence that matters now to me. And previously in 14, 15, it used to be when I used to think about financial goals, it used to be, हाँ ठीक है थोड़ा बहुत reach कर लेंगे, जितना हो जाएगा 20%. I don't think that way now. And what did you achieve in your spiritual goals? I would like you to invest in this 2 hours. We are at 6:30 right now. We are gonna run this workshop till 9 o'clock. I would like you to request, please make sure that you have no distraction at all till 9 o'clock. You're going to invest your time first to reflect, then reflect resources. What did you use, internal, external? Then reflect brain strategies, which automatically got used. Then reflect mentors, mentorship. Then again, check congruency. Then find what you could not achieve and what is the state of what you're not achieving. It's a long, great, deeper workshop designed only for clarity for the whole year of 2023 for all of you. Are you all set and ready without your distractions and set and ready to first invest time in reflections? And then I will also tell you that we are going to create breakout rooms in the whole process from 6:30 to 8:30. I will announce when specifically. And there is a process which we are going to do in the breakout room. Okay? Alrighty. So the very first thing, you have your pen and paper with you. You know your life much better than your own dad, mom, husband, wife, bacha knows. No one knows you better than you. So be truthful to yourself. So take your pen and paper and make a wheel if you want to. This is what I do. And these arrows, these 6 lists which I made, I actually make them in the arrows first, like this. And in this, what did I achieve in my physical health? Pick up only one area. Don't pick up everything. Pick up only one area. Now, and take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Get your state. If you want, walk around. If that helps you to get the state, I know my strategy. You know your strategy. So take a deep breath. Get your pen and paper now aside for some time so that you can reflect very well. Shake off what you just heard. It was written as a story. It is a journey. You will reach, everyone will reach much, much ahead. So shake off so that you come in your body completely. You can calibrate yourself fully and take a deep breath. First, to align yourself that you are going to do the most important part of your life today. The very, very most important part. You might have done this before and you would wonder that this time it's gonna be very different. Really very different. So close your eyes. If you want to, take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And let your body just become like water. Lighter, lighter, and lighter. As if you're coming down from the staircase, and with each staircase, you would come down. You're going back. One more down. You're going back to the year 2022. And how do you feel about your physical health? Did you invested some time? And take a deep breath. Your body helped you to walk, to run, to if you do anything like yoga or workout, if you teach, if you're a teacher, to stand, to do it, to do things. If you are any individual, you're standing, you're walking, your body is working all the time. Your eyes, your hands, your heart, your legs, all the organs, small organs and big organs. And as you get in touch with it, automatically a big thank you just comes in. So say thank you to your body. If you want, you can touch your heart and say thank you for your heart to breathe the whole year and help you breathe. And as you do so, walking back in your physical health, see yourself from a distance. Nice. As an observer. And observe what small things in your physical health you could achieve, which you felt good about, resourceful about. Nice. I see you seeing it. Some of you are already feeling it. Some of you might hear a sound. If you could see yourself swimming or doing or anything which you are doing, walking, running, cardio, sitting, meditating, talking, moving, eating. And as you are in touch with yourself, I would invite you to take your time for the next 5 minutes in this room with silence. If you want, if you want, write down what you achieved in your physical health, especially as a goal. One surprise. Oh, I could do that also. I know some people in the room has done surprises. Write that if you want to, isn't it? Some people have been training very hard. You can write down the surprises which your body gave to you. Some people just had a surprise and they didn't even know. Oh, that was a surprise. I didn't even know that I can achieve this while I practice anything. Okay, nice. Take your time. This is your time. Nice. Lot many people who are on off video. My request, switch on the video because this program is the most important program for you. Feeling loved, changed mindset, change your diet. Yeah, exactly. We feel so deeply about it. I can relate to what you're saying. That's okay, Ruchika. I understand. It's a request for others. I would love to see. Nice. Great, Darpan. Great. Lovely. You dare to do new things. Yeah, I know you, Pooja. Beautiful. Trek for the first time. Amazing. So nice. You left non-veg. Brilliant. Everyone achieved what they wanted to achieve. Someone started marathon running. Same pinch, Devna. Lovely. Beautiful. That's for your mental and physical, emotional well-being. So write that under the bracket of mental and emotional well-being goals, so that you were not affected by it, isn't it? Right? And then you could focus, right? Okay, so that's your physical goal. Okay, nice, Pratibha. Congratulations. Beautiful, Shraddha. Hi, Shraddha. So nice to see you. Okay, lovely. She's one of the first of the batches. So nice to see her, and she's still connected, and that's what I love about my work. Thank you. Great. Good job. Good job. So nice to see you. So nice to see you, Darpan. Did 10 days diet, joined yoga. Brilliant, Bansi. Yes, but Darpan. Yes, exactly. Great. Exactly. So sometimes when you did nothing, Gunjan, you literally did nothing. You did a walk, your body was moving, Gunjan. You are not doing it. It is happening effortlessly. So there's a physical goal which your body is automatically achieving, like you're going to your office. There's some things which your body is already achieving. What is that which it achieved unconsciously is what I want you to also make a note of it, Gunjan. That helped me a lot, Gunjan. I did not came to know that I was actually walking for an hour until I did that on my records. And I got to know that was my strategy to work. I used it as a strategy to work, Gunjan. Came down to below 10%. Nice, beautiful. Okay, this is amazing, no? How are you feeling about just a small part we have begun? Yeah, let's go to the next level. Beautiful Twinkle. I respect that a lot. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's go back a little more. So take a deep breath. Thank your body. I do it every day. That's like I cannot think of a day without thanking it. So I like to touch my heart and my stomach together and I say thank you. And then I move my hand from my stomach to my back and I again take a deep breath. Thank you. I move my this hand to my like this. So I rub my this shoulder and then I move it from the neck to this shoulder. And I move my hand then down to my thighs, rubbing my toes, and then again hugging and saying thank you. That's a sequence I follow every day. Okay, beautiful. Let's go into the next one. The next, the most important part, your physical health and well being is good when your mental health and well being, your emotional health and well being is taken care. That's the most important part, as Nikita mentioned. Thank you so much for mentioning that, Nikita. I really appreciate that. So take a deep breath and go back to look at yourself that so many times when I'm reflecting it, it feels to me almost every day how your state and how you are managing your states for anything which comes from the outside of your world. And then you say, no, I am not taking it, go out. So reflect for your own self. How have you been throughout the year? Some parts of your memories might come, which you see. Are there some parts which is coming in your body as something affected me? If that is so, your body knows better than you. Wherever that sensation is coming today, touch that sensation. The sensation of if it is affecting or if that event affected, yeah, Malik, and take it out of the body as if there are some guests in your house who come and you may not enjoy the presence. You may politely move out from that. So you move out that sensation out of your body, look at it if it was something which was affecting you. Say thank you to it. I look at it as an observer. If there's something for me to learn, maybe you can choose to have your own states. So thank your learnings and take a deep breath again with this new state. And again, look back in the year 2022 You've just now picked up one moment which was not so resourceful and affected your emotional being, and see from the outside, now you know that you can make more choices in your states. So again, take a deep breath and look at it gently. Say thank you to it. Beautiful. Move that a little away from your body using your hands, your physiology. Something which affected you, move it away from your body. If it affected it was intense, move it, throw it outside. Take the learnings. Now, again, beautiful. Take the learnings. Read again. Okay, I learned this. And read again. And you have a choice to look back to resourceful states where you had resourceful mental health and well-being, emotional health and well-being, and you could be your own self. Look at those moments again. Isn't it so amazing to observe, oh, I could manage my states and be mentally, emotionally so strong. I never ever thought of. It has been a surprise in my life, isn't it? So remember that moment. If you want to pen it down one line, one word, whatever you want to, for your emotional, mental state and the biggest goal you achieve. Because trust me, the moment your states are managed well, these goals are simply passed. For example, when I was reflecting, I wrote, I had state choices in the most difficult times in 2022. And I could maintain my states so well. Feeling, feeling calm, composed. Yeah, yeah, I, so beautiful. So thank that again. And let's move on. So this coolness, calmness, there is some breathing, some shift which has happened, Gaurav. Okay. So remember this shift, this sensation. This is congruent to you. Okay. You can utilize this same thing, this same state, and have a set signal to choose these kind of states to achieve your goals. Think about it. If you would stay in this state, how easier would it be for you to achieve your goals? Because the goal doesn't remain the goal now, just remain the simple task. You understand the difference? Yeah? Okay, let's proceed. So, in our goals here, we have physical health, we thank it, the mental and emotional health, we thank it again. Do your own ritual to thank, and let's move to the another one, and that is relationship goal. And for me, some of the pictures which I wanted to tell you that the first relationship is with my own self. How do I relate with my own self? So, whenever you are going to observe your relationship goals now, observe how do you do relationship with yourself. Are you, I'll tell you why am I saying this is my intention is to tell you my experience. I used to be very commanding of myself. I used to be very, very annoying to my own self. I used to be very cunning on my own self. I used to be very hard on myself. It wasn't working until I did processes, and I find out I can have a gang inside me as consultants taking care of my own self. And I am just not talking about self love, that's one part. I'm talking about a consultant who takes charge inside, which I learned from Carmen Bostic. Okay, so let's get into relationship with self. And when my relationship with self improved, the whole light got shine like stars shining to the earth, and every relationship became very simple to me, very deep to me. And maybe you will reflect because you were so in the state with the relationship, you had a great time in your relationships. So take a deep breath with this note and let your unconscious wind going back to the year 2022. You yourself, how has been your own relationship with yourself? Did you take out time to appreciate your own self? Did you take out time to gift something to yourself? Did you take out time for things which you like for yourself? How did you used to converse every day, every moment with yourself? Look, hear the conversation. Hear the sound. How were you talking to your own self? If in case you find that, oh, I was a little tough, maybe some people find that, then say thank you to it. I will make sure that we work as a team. Say thank you to that, and I will make sure that we work as a team. I understand exactly, Darpan. So right now, for this part of the exercise, come out of it. If any one of you are also hearing some kind of sounds which has not been good, come out of it. Good, very good, nice. So let's start with people who are getting affected with that voice. Come out of it, reduce the sound if in case you are getting affected with that voice, and increase your sound. Nice. And say loudly to that one, to the earlier one. I will take care of you as a team together. We will work together. Say it loudly more than that voice, okay? And literally say it, feel it. Literally say and feel what you are going through right now. So reduce that volume, increase this volume, look at it as a friend. Hey, buddy, I'll take care of you. Don't you worry, I'm here. This is the way I talk. You can talk in your own style. Nice. Now, go to those moments, say thank you and move, and then go to those moments in which there has been a good relationship with your own self also. There have been times when you've been kind to yourself, gentle to yourself, or you also push yourself a little. Thoda sa aur. Come on, I'm here to take care. And as you hear that that's the way you used to talk, you might have observed one of the words which you said. Hear that word again. Write that word somewhere because you're going to use that. Like for me, hey buddy, it's okay, chill. This is my style. How did you just talk to that? How did you appreciated yourself? How did you cheer yourself? How did you say, come on, let's do it a little more? Or so kind of you, gentle of you. Beautiful. Yes, Ruchika, absolutely important. So write that word, and if possible, write that word in kind of tonality which you can remember. कि मैं ये word ऐसे बोलती हूँ. This is important, okay? Very, very important. While you will do the work on the goal sheets. Exactly, Ranjit. So just remember that and write in that style. Let's go further and take a deep breath. Inhale, look at yourself and the kind of relationship which you achieved, the way you were carrying yourself, and look at others now in your relationship. Could be anyone, literally anyone. Let the unconscious just show you what it has to show you. And let the unconscious show you the surprise, how you surprisingly managed that relationship too. I gave space to my relationship, or I was more talkative if I wasn't, or I was more open if I wasn't, or I was more huggy, touchy if I wasn't. What was that? How did you created that relationship? Look at that. And take a deep breath and now complete whatever you are writing about. What is the surprise goal which you achieved about your relationship? We could go out, we could do this, we could do that. There is a long party waiting for you. Isn't it a beautiful list of your life? Think about it. If you can gather these resources and start your year with these resources and then set your goals, what can happen? You have no idea what can happen. Rather, if you just sit and make your new goals, because you would miss out on identifying your own strategy, resources which works for you. Let's go in more. You want to go in more and find out what else do you do so easily and effortlessly? Let's go into the next part of your own self. Take a deep breath. If you are in any profession, and for that matter, you as a mother working in your home is also your work. So I respect that as equally as profession. Please take it in that style. So take a deep breath Thank all these three parts we just crossed by: relationship, physical health, mental and emotional health, and move in to one of the parts which is also equally important for everyone in their lives, their own purpose, why they are working, what they are doing, what they love, what they like, and see the whole year what all you did professionally, invested time in learning and development, educated yourself, read, increased your teams, planned something, planned a new product, or created something, or started discussions at least, or started the research, or the idea came in, or you got ready for an idea, or you got ready, okay, I would really want to do something this also. Whatever doesn't really matter because it belongs to you. Take a deep breath and look at the surprises which you had. Beautiful view there, isn't it? An amazing time of multiple things which you achieved. And you feel something about it. If you feel congruent, means aligned with what you did. If you feel aligned with what you did, take a deep breath right now and just notice where are you feeling this alignment. Just touch your body and notice where are you feeling this alignment. How are you feeling what you're feeling? Capture this moment. You're feeling aligned that you took care of your kids. You're feeling aligned that you took care of your clients. You're feeling aligned that you took care of X, Y, Z, whatever. This sensation, write it somewhere that you feel cold, warm, you feel lighter, you feel something in your stomach, you feel something in your head, like moving, whatever. You feel like a butterfly, you feel like a, airplane driving here and there, beautifully exploring life, whatever. I just want you to notice how you feel, what you feel, as I could capture these states of alignment. And I knew this is what I'm doing because I'm aligned. Beautiful, feeling like a rainbow. Yeah, exactly. So you know your feeling, Ranji. Capture it as this is a sign of alignment. Okay, so in the goal sheet, when you will make your goals, if you will feel incongruent, this this thing would not appear, and that is what is missing. And we would unwrap it with some questions. Then you go ahead and do it, okay? So nice. Take a deep breath again. Look back to the bigger part of your circle or a smaller part, whatever, and look back to this professional process, to what you just felt. Look back to it. Take a moment. List down if you want some of the surprises. Beautiful. Nice. Someone wrote, Devna wrote, feeling like sailing smoothly. This is an example which you can test multiple times whenever you make a decision to take a goal. If that goal is not making you feel smooth, means either it is unwrapped, has to be, oh, sorry, it is wrapped, it has to be unwrapped properly with intention questions so that you then feel smooth and then, okay, this is the way I want to do. Because everyone, what happens in the journey, in my journey, because I am into this influencing market and as a coach, what happens sometimes you get influenced by so many people, but then you don't own that goal. And because you don't own the goal, you don't achieve the goal. And then you are again in the same rut, like a rat. And then I discovered, oh, damn, I achieved because I was so aligned. And hence, I'm asking you to note down your feelings because this is what you're going to use for your goal sheets. Okay. All right. People can also share, people who have learned alignment, Shilpa, you can also share so that they get an example, Manisha or Pratibha, etc. Let's go more. So again, take a deep breath and look back to your physical, I thank it, emotional and mental, beautiful relationship. What a smile. Yeah, nice. And you're professional of feeling deeply. Say thank you to them and move on to one of the most important part of your life. If in case you are still having some hiccups there, which is okay, which we will take care of. The most important part of your life, the financial goals. Your professional goals helps you to achieve your financial goals, or some other goals also helps you to achieve your financial goals. In my case, the states helped me to achieve my financial goals, which is related to mental and emotional health and well-being. So go back, take a deep breath, and look back at your life only 2022 if you want, and observe. Observe very, very closely or far, gently, or the way you like, naturally. There are some parts in your financial goals which you just achieved very easily. Did that also happen? Something happens very easily. Capture that. That is very important. That is a state which you can capture to gather more financial goals. So capture things which just happen very easily in your financial goals. Exactly. And you feel different. You just felt something. You could do that very easily. It just happened. There are some parts of your life which is very easier. So look at them, feel that, thank it. And now take a deep breath and observe some of the things which you wanted to and which could happen partially or could not happen. Everything is okay. Just look at it as an observer. Nice. Notice if things were partially, notice that. How are you feeling about it? Are you feeling some discomfort or you are okay with it? ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. Any of it would happen. If it is कोई बात नहीं है, इसका मतलब उसको वैसे ही रखना था. इसीलिए वो वैसा है. You were not strong and aligned in that. And it is okay. Who said that you have to be aligned everywhere? No. Right now, when you're observing the second part, okay, all of you hear me very, very deeply. If there is some part which is partially done, partially not done, and you are okay with it, means this is the way you planned it. You anyways wanted it, okay, ठीक है, चलेगा. You weren't चलेगा. And it is okay, just accept, this is what I wanted. ऐसा ही किया था मैंने अंदर. Very deep, no? Again, it's a discovery of mine. This is the way your unconscious actually planned. At that time of planning, you were okay with it. And hence, I am saying my day two is linked to day one. So be here fully. Okay. And if you want, you can write it for yourself. Okay. All right. Now, take a deep breath. Just write X thing I wanted to, but I achieved partially and I'm okay with that. So that tomorrow, when I'm going to do a incongruency, congruency check of each goal, you can test it just for a reminder. I repeat, if you want, capture, write it somewhere. This is what I wanted. I achieved it partially and I'm okay with it. So that tomorrow, when I'm going to do a process of goal setting for achieving the goal financially, we will do a congruency, incongruency test. Okay. All right. Okay, Ranjit, exactly. So there is an incongruency in financials. That's what I wanted to tell. So it is okay right now. Whatever you're feeling, if it is stress, how are you feeling in the body? Just write it somewhere. Okay? All right, Ranjit, we will take care of this in some parts. Mhm. How is it going, everyone? You thought that we will set the goals? We will set it, but with reflections. Are you all good with this? With this deeper process? Yeah? Great. Lovely. Can we go with this space? Are you all okay with this space? Yeah? Okay. That's fine. So get up, Darpan, and shake it off because it is a process to go through to be much, much, much aligned in the year 2024 when I will meet you in the first week of January. Okay? All right. Good. Let's move. So again, take a deep breath. There is one part, we have covered one part of financial, which is partially done, partially not done. There is one more moment which is left. And this is about your financial goals. And I really want to invest this time in this. So take a deep breath again. Inhale and exhale and look at something which you could not achieve. And you thought that मुझे ये करना है financially. ऐसा होना है, मुझे करना है. And you did not achieve. और हाँ ठीक है कर लूंगा, but you did not achieve it at all. So get that also. That would come very fast for some people. है ना? होता है ना? हम जो अचीव कर चुके होते हैं ना वो याद नहीं रहता है. Now for me it has become opposite. I do give this example as an example. Yeah. And हम जो नहीं अचीव किया होते हैं वो बहुत ज्यादा याद रहता है. So बस उसको याद किया फटाफट लिख दिया उसको बार बार बोल दो. Move it away now from the body. Okay? From the body, move it away. Make space in the body because you're doing a very deeper process. It is just to write so that you can do a reflection of your own. What happened? If I wasn't congruent, then what's the need of even thinking about it? Okay? If I'm not congruent, I'm not congruent. Period. That's why it was not happening. Okay. So now again, take a deep breath and you looked to your professional goals, financial goals, and say thank you to the financial goals for which you could achieve, for which you could achieve partially, and for which you could not achieve. Say big thanks to them. They are the main learning points. And then say thank you to it. And you look back as an observer, thanking your physical health goals, your relationship goals, your mental health and emotional goals, your professional, your vision, your financial goals. The next part is a choice. It is not necessary that everyone has to do it. However, I believe that all of you are somewhere connected to the higher universe in some way or the other. And that is your spiritual goals. It could be sitting in front of Ganesha, or it could be just sitting in front of one tree, whatever you name it. It could be just sitting in open air under the sun or under the clouds in the evening. And as you hear me, yes, I'm talking about your spiritual goals. And take a deep breath and how deeply you look, observe, or maybe some of you are already feeling it deep that I felt as if I achieved the presence or this energy, universe, God, whatever you name it, spiritually. So look at your spiritual goals. Some of you would feel that you have achieved a lot, say thank you to it. Some of you would feel maybe you have achieved a little, say thank you to that. Some of you would feel there is a lot to do, say thank you to that. Everything is okay as we move. And as you observe your spiritual goal, I would invite you to feel it deeply. And if you want to write what you want to write, spiritually, what works for you, write it. And if you think it is a daily strategy which worked for you, for example, when I was doing my self reflection in the year 2022 to start my year, and I could achieve so much in this year, I reflected that spirituality or meditation or just being under the sun or under the moon for me is just connecting with my own self. And that thing helps me to get a state to achieve my goals. If you are also aligned with this, write that somewhere for yourself because it is a strategy. It is your unconscious strategy to achieve a state, to achieve a goal. Unconscious strategy to achieve a state so that you achieve a goal. Because you have a state, you have a goal, right? You all connect with this, something very important which I just mentioned right now? Great. A lot of people feeling blissed. Great. Lovely. So take a deep breath again. And now look at the whole movie which you ran. If there is something missing, it will just pop up and see all your goals which you achieved, thank them, and get ready for a new word for yourself. What are those three specific objectives which come to you as you achieve these goals? So for me, what happened was I came to a reflection for myself that these three specific objectives was coming to me again and again that I like to experience, I like to discover then, decode, and continuously transform myself. And of course, then people transform. It's a ripple effect. So this came in very naturally to me. And I'll give you a lot of people have been really asking, especially my loved ones who care. They've been asking that there has to be some one word for you. What is that? And I say that I'm a decoder. I decode things. So this came to me very naturally. So as you are now looking at your reflections of your goal, what are these three specific objectives which is coming to you, which helped you to have a surprise? You tick marked some surprised goals, which had a surprise in your goals. So as think about three specific objectives, which is you. And it is okay if it is answered today, or if it is answered tonight, or if it is answered tomorrow morning for your own self. As you are thinking about it, I am seeding a small seed so that you can drive the whole year 2023 on those three objectives. And that would make your life so simpler. So what I'm saying, Suchitra, is I discovered all of you in these last 2, 3 years that this is something which goes just with me like water. So whatever I do in my sessions, whenever I'm teaching from my experience. And I decode each and every technique of new code or NLP with my experiences. And it becomes very powerful. And then I can decode what Rachit does to win in the game as a strategy. What Rahul, my husband, does as a strategist. I decode people. I decoded how my Bhavi gets up at 4:30 or 5 without having a stress on her face at all. So I decoded things. So for me, experiencing, then discovering I can do this, then decoding steps. This is the way I did it. Then I do it again. That's me. I experience, I discover, then I decode my steps and I do it again. Simple. And that's life, isn't it? That's the way life is. So it goes with my intentions. And it took me time to come to this conclusion. Okay, this is what I am. It wasn't like a one day activity. No, I'm not expecting this answer in one day. I don't think it can come in one day. But there's some people who have been through this whole journey and they know that these three adjectives comes to me very naturally when I look back year 2022 as goals. I achieved so many goals. So I am a contributor, like someone said, celebrating life with love. Yes, could be. And you can take this as your whole thing as an objective. Throughout the year, every single goal will have this. And you will feel like goal is not a goal, task is not a task. Driving 1700 kilometers was not a task. Doing 20,000 hours of training or more was not a task. It's just not a task. You understand me now? Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do, Deepa, if you are ready with the breakout rooms, just tell me the yes over there. What I'm going to do now is this. What I want you all to take a moment and in a group of three people, you all are going to come together and going to share one of each goal, one of your physical health surprised goal, one of your financial health surprise goal, one of your emotional mental health surprised goal. I am asking surprises, and there is an intention behind I'm asking surprises. Oh, ye bhi ho gaya. One of the financial goal surprise, one of the professional goal surprise, and one of the spiritual goal surprise. The five goals which you have gone through. Okay, all of you, you're going to go into the breakout rooms. And when you go into the breakout rooms, you're going to get into three people room or two people room. And as you get into that, you're going to discuss, okay? You're going to discuss these three things which I just mentioned, or five things, sorry, five simple goals which I just mentioned in 2 minutes each. Okay, all right. You're going to discuss one surprise goal of each level. Relationship, one surprise, spiritual, one surprise, finance, one surprise, physical health, one surprise, emotional, mental health, one surprise. Okay, is that clear? If I have to share one surprise goal, I will take not more than 2 or 3 minutes. There are three people in the room, in total, not more than 12 minutes. Okay, all right. And if you are ready with three objectives, which just comes to you, okay, I think this is what I am. Okay, share that so that people can learn and then they can come back tomorrow with their own objectives also when we are going to set the goals as well. Okay, we come back and then we are going to have a check on congruency. One more technique is waiting for you. That's a deeper technique. So get ready. In less than 13 minutes, you are going to come back in the room. Please make sure that you are switching on your cameras or the audios while you're going to communicate with people. There, there are some people who are having one person in the room, and I'm going to assign them. All right, opening the rooms. Are you all clear with the assignment? Give me a thumbs up over there. Fantastic. You have 14 minutes, one sentence each of each goal, and it is a surprise. Something surprised you because I want to capture that state. Okay. Tarun, if you can question me on the chat, please. I am completing the breakout rooms here. Thank you. And let's go in there. Okay. All right. And I'm moving one participant and the opening rooms done. I have got two opening rooms now.
This meeting is being recorded.
Fantastic. So as people are coming back now, you can start sharing people who are here already and people who would join from the breakout rooms as they are already coming 10 seconds. Anyone would like to share how was your experience of the surprise which you got for yourself and your goals? Yeah, go ahead. Yes, Neetu, go ahead.
Okay, so actually uh, few things I never thought it would happen. It just came just like that. I did not
Mm-hmm.
make a goal of it, especially the finance goal. I did not make because last year I only wanted to learn. That's the reason I joined the classic code and new code. So I did not
Mm-hmm.
make any financial goal. But
Mm-hmm.
few investments, few very strong investment happen automatically.
Oh,
So
okay,
yeah,
fantastic.
so that was like surprise for me actually when it happened.
Hmm. Interesting, very interesting. Congratulations, Neetu. Wonderful. Anyone else would like to share some of the surprises which you're like, okay, this one has raised the hand. You can raise your hands, people, on that yellow mark. I'm going to go on to the another process also. Yes. Yeah, go ahead, Arpan, and then Bansi. Can you unmute yourself? You can go ahead, Bansi,
Yeah.
till then Arpan comes.
So, which goal I need to describe?
Any one of it in which you felt a surprise state for yourself and you
Surprised.
felt, okay, I could achieve that also.
Yeah, emotionally, mentally, when in the first half of the year, I used to feel whenever I used to feel irritated because of something is not happening the way we want. So
Mm-hmm.
it was like completely you can make it out by looking at my face. But then later on in the second half of the year, I have attended so many workshops that and everywhere everyone is talking about emotions, everyone is talking about maintaining state, that EAT, EFT, and whatnot and whatnot. So there are too many techniques and everything I was going through. And later on, my wife, she said to me that even if the things are not happening the way you want, but still like your face or facial expressions are completely different. So that
And
is
how did
one.
you feel? How did you feel? Look at the face he's making
Yes.
unconsciously.
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember you discussed with me about the stock market,
Yes.
right? And while you were discussing about the analysis, capture this state. This is the state,
Okay.
Bansi.
Means whatever I'm observing right now, so that I should do it while doing that.
Not you should, not you should.
Oh, it should
So there
happen.
was, where is this? Where is Gunjan? Gunjan, can you raise your hand also so that I can mark you here? So what I'm trying to say, not should not. It's your choice. Would you like to do certain activities like this and test what happens in the whole year?
Yeah, definitely. You
Exactly,
know about like something that I have
exactly.
already enrolled
Exactly.
for
So
this.
your unconscious, what happens is, this is what I wanted to decode. Unconscious has captured a strategy.
Hmm.
Okay. So it
Hmm.
used external resources by modeling others, captured the strategy of this, and okay, and actually did that.
Your voice gone.
Okay. So one second.
Ah,
One, can you hear me?
yeah,
Okay. Can you hear me now also?
that voice is on the lower side.
Okay. All right. So one second. Can you hear me now also?
Yes, yes,
The voice is good now?
yes, yes.
Fantastic. All right. Great. So my headphones battery is gone now since
Right.
morning. So what I'm trying to say all of you is I captured the state of surprise which was effortless things, and effortless goals achieved. So still after so much of work, I feel like, okay, abhi, what next? Kuch aur karte hain. You understand? Okay, let's go to the next one. One more. Yes. Nisha. Hi, Shraddha. I'll take Shraddha here. Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
very good. So
Great.
happy.
So happy to see you. So happy to see you too. So
Yes.
happy to see you. Hugs. Okay, so we are capturing some surprises, Shraddha. What is
Mhm.
surprise for you?
सबसे बड़ा सरप्राइज ये अर्ली 23 है, बट मैं इसको 22 में काउंट करूंगी. आज का मीटिंग ज्वाइन करना ये सबसे बड़ा सरप्राइज है. ग्रुप पे मैसेज आया, मैंने जस्ट क्लिक किया. 2-3 दिन पहले मेरे थॉट्स क्लियर हुए कि मुझे क्या अचीव करना है. जो 5 सालों से मैं एनएलपी बेसिक प्रैक्टिशनर किया, फिर रिफ्रेशर किया, बट मेरे थॉट्स क्लियर नहीं हो रहे थे मेरे करियर में कि क्या करना है. वो 2-3 दिन पहले हुआ कि नहीं मुझे यही करना है, और फिर गोल सेटिंग करना, वो सब प्लान कर रही थी. और जैसे आप हमेशा बोलते हो कि यूनिवर्स बराबर सब कर देता है, मेरे साथ हमेशा वो होता है. सो फीलिंग सो कॉन्फिडेंट कि अपॉर्चुनिटीज आ रहे हैं, मैंने ग्रैब कर लिया, और जो भी अब मैं प्लान करूंगी वो डेफिनेटली वर्क होने वाला है. तो मुझे
Good.
बड़ा बड़ा प्लान करना है.
Good, good.
Oh.
Okay, so Shraddha, I am stopping you because
Yeah.
did you calibrate others? Did you see how is she moving? Opportunities आ रहे हैं, सब कुछ हो रहा है, ऐसा हो रहा है. So Shraddha, again, my experience.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is how do you feel about this? ये बताओ. कैसा लग रहा है? Obviously अच्छा लग रहा है ना? पता लग
Yes.
रहा है. है ना?
Yes.
You feel that deep कि ये वो मतलब when you achieve this is the intention you really want to achieve. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Okay. So the unconscious is still thinking,
Yeah.
which is okay, which is absolutely okay.
Okay.
My request to you is tomorrow morning, sit with yourself before
Okay.
you come to 11 o'clock class
Okay.
to make the goal plan of 2023.
Mhm.
Sit with yourself before you make a plan for this career. Okay. Then the way you're feeling, what is that something which is a missing piece? कहाँ पर कुछ missing piece है क्या? कुछ है क्या और?
Okay.
वो close करना जरूरी है. Because
Okay.
something just happened. You don't know, I don't know.
Okay.
ठीक है?
Okay.
Okay. So then we are
Yes.
actually congruent. This is what I want to do. Number one. Number two, others. When you are going to go and plan your goals, you're going to answer one question tomorrow. Today, I still have one more technique because I'm just taking Shraddha. I'm just making you aware before we get into it and seeding a thought. What's the intention of me doing that goal? So when we will work on that, we will answer that very deeply. There's a process through which we will answer. You can just keep this into your mind. Alrighty? Okay. There was in Nisha's room. Hi, Nisha. Yes. I will share your room experience after. I will share your room experience after. First, you share your experience.
Yeah, you're looking beautiful today.
And you also.
Good evening, everyone. Actually, the first surprise I would say is that NLP, I had intention in 2021 that I
Uh-huh.
want to learn NLP.
Uh-huh.
And someone had told me कि यहाँ पर पुणे में है ना जो सिखाते हैं वहीं से लेना certification. So
Okay.
I was not knowing who, what, पुणे नहीं पता. But the intention was कि मुझे NLP समझनी है और मुझे सीखना है. And by May, June, I was into your course, this new code. Surprisingly,
Yeah,
it happened.
we didn't even know. We
And I
didn't
was
even know
not
that.
knowing who is that person, facilitator. I was not knowing, but the intention was very much clear. And the goal setting program, which you announced, I was since from मैंने गए साल मैंने 100 goals बनाए थे, but I was not specific कि इसे और कैसे चंक करना है. So मैं नवंबर से नहीं, मैं कितने सितंबर से लगी हूँ इसके पीछे कि क्या मैं फॉर्मूला क्या करूँ, and I got this today.
Good job. Wonderful. Okay. I am moving. I asked Darpan to unmute. Very good job. I want to share something
Thank you.
which we experienced with Gunjan. It's a learning for all of you. So I will share that learning after Darpan's contribution. Yes, Darpan.
Hi, Ridhima.
Hi.
Actually, ma'am, 2022, I thought wasn't disappointed. I thought you should think that it's a disappointment for me. But yeah, a couple of days ago, I had made a mind map of all things. And so this activity reminded me of all those things. So I got some few surprises. For example, in mental, I became more positive, more resilient, and more patient. Otherwise, I used to be very short-tempered and I used to quarrel with everyone. So I, suddenly this habit reduced to around 80%. In physical, I gained weight. I started exercising. My health improved suddenly. Glow came on my face. Although I was working for it, but it came suddenly. It came very easily. In professional
Interesting.
relationship, I got many opportunities to write posts on LinkedIn. You must have, even you had, liked some of them. And I became a speaker and a storyteller also on Clubhouse and other rooms. In
Interesting. Very interesting.
financial, I got a freelance opportunity. It came all of a sudden. And in
I remember
relationships,
we
I got
communicating
some
long
friends
back
on.
in 2021 with the challenges you had. Congratulations.
Yeah. In spiritual, best was in spiritual. I got many, meditations. I got many mentors. I used to do it myself also, and I did very good things. I became very close to
Great.
God. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Great. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank you, ma'am.
Darpan.
Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot.
so much for sharing. Okay. So beautiful. This is for everyone, whoever has shared and not shared also. You have shared a lot of things in your groups. You have shared a lot of things inside, outside, everything. And I have something very interesting. I would like to ask you that did you do a back forward analysis for your own self that what specific resources, what specific resources helped you to achieve those goals which you actually achieved? So now pick up any goal right now, and this will be your task throughout. So take a deep breath. Let's go back to what's my intention of this question. When I got to know that, oh, I could achieve the client services because I was so clear about my subject, because I've had a lot of learnings from my mentors, because I was practicing and experiencing and discovering every day, and because I was so deeply aligned that this is what I wanted to do. I want to have a satisfaction towards this, what I do. And became very easier then. You have seen the last line which I have written, do it again. So you experience, discover, decode, do it again. So what resources did you use or utilized unconsciously? Were you playing like your mentor? Were you using courage? Were you using unconscious processes? Were you using any tool or technique? Were you using everyday meditations? Was the strategy of walking helping you? What was that? What is that resource? What was that resource? Very, very specific. So take a deep breath and look back to yourself again in a position in NLP. We say a perceptual position as an observer, to observe your own self and say your name to yourself. Come into a physiological shift in your body. Take an observer position so that you're clean, observing as an observer. What specific internal resource and external resource which you utilized? Take a deep breath. It could be a combination of these two goals I could achieve because of these resources. These three goals I could achieve because of these resources. Now we are working at a different set altogether. It's not only about one or two goals. It's about what resources drove you towards this year. Have it in writing with you. Yes, Kamaldeep, I'll just take your question. Okay. Wait a minute, let people do the process. Right, the way Sonali is doing is standing up and doing it as an observer, and you can see it from the outside, what external, internal resources were you using. There are some people who can disassociate themselves just by moving in their chair and observe what internal, external resources you were using to achieve. Your intention is to revise all of this before you move into the new goals, so that you remember this is you going to repeat. Now, you can make a note of it if you want to anywhere as a resource. And one important part before we move on to something which is called strategy. Okay, let's get on to a gratitude time. I made sure before I start my year, whether it was last year or whether it is this year, before I move on, one of the beautiful resource which I have is my mentors, my family and my mentors. So take a deep breath and look who specifically as a mentor for you, your friend, and your family member was your support system for you to achieve that goal. And I would insist right away, pick up your phones just for a minute. It won't take too much of time. Send that gift to your mentors or friend or family, whomsoever, who was a part of your contribution of who is a part of your contribution of this journey which you are on. So I like to send small gifts. I like to create a card and send a big email. You can do whatever you want to. Do it right now with a small message so that your family member or your friend or your mentor who has been there unconditionally without he or she even saying anything, but then the person is still there, and you could utilize the state of your family member, of your friend, or you became just like a mentor and you kept your states to achieve your goals. Take your time. Complete your gratitude to close before I move on to the most important exercise then. And if it is a list of people, write down the list of people. It may be 3, 4, 5, 6 people. You don't know. But the most important part I learned in my journey of
Can you hear me now? Fantastic. All righty. Great. Thank you so much. Okay, now let's proceed. There is one more thing which I did before I actually sat down and made my goals. You can hear me now? Yeah, okay. You want to know that also? Okay, and that is which specific strategy worked for you to achieve your goals. So now again, take a deep breath. Nice. And look back to any of the goal, because unconscious drives a strategy by itself, and it does it commonly for all. Mostly it is similar. Okay, when I say strategy, to give people example, new people an example, I get up and I have a strategy to touch kinesthetically. Then I have a strategy to move my body, the movement. I have a strategy after I have done the movement, then I have a strategy, this is a simpler one for every day for me, is to actually organize my clothes and my kitchen. I invest that 10 minutes, not because I am a woman and I have to, because I want to get a clean state every single day. Oh man, it took me years to understand this, that actually takes me to a state that is kinesthetic, no? Movement of hands rubbing, movement of the walk, running or yoga, movement of small utensils or clothing clears things for me. That's the strategy. And then a talk strategy of my unconscious signals and consultant, which works for me, which is auditory. A talk strategy, which works with while I'm walking more, or with the movement again. So I know, I calibrate so much. What works for me, works for me. What works for you, works for you. You understand now? So I actually discovered all of this. Oh, okay, this actually puts me. So repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. ये तो रोज का है फिर. State ऐसे आता तो ऐसे आ जाएगा. You understand? Okay, all right. And the beautiful part then, I always have my pens with me and a book with me. I do not write a full plan. So please don't assume that pen and paper मेरे हाथ में रहता है, इसका मतलब मेरा full plan written है सब कुछ. No, no, I'm not that person. I write intentions. I just write intentions, what I want to do. That's all. So I wrote, I would like to give decoded experience of my own self to people here so that they can learn and then set their goals and they will achieve like this. That's it. Nothing. Okay. All right. So let's go into it. Now, let your unconscious decode it first, not you consciously. So now leave your pen and paper again. Okay. Yeah, Ridhima, goal set karna hai, jaldi se kara do na. We will go there. We'll go there. Okay. Breathe. Breathe with me. So take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And go to the moment where you got to know that you have got surprises, like things were just so easy for you. It just happened. Goals were just achieved. The states which you were in, goals, doing a task, and it achieved. So take a deep breath. Now, look at it as if a reverse movie going on, a backward movie going on. And I invite you to do what I do. Go inside the movie. in the backward movie. So it's like you're stepping in the movie hall, inside the movie, and take a deep breath first. And feel that goal is achieved. And take a step back, literally a step back. So move your body thoda sa, as if you're taking a step back. Make a positional change. Right. Take a deep breath. And observe what is happening in the body. Again, take a step back, positional change. Take a deep breath. This led you, one part, just one part, led you to achieve the goal. You are hearing something, you're seeing something, you're writing something, you're singing something, you're moving, maybe anything or something else. What gets you that state of doing that task? Swimming, enjoying water, air, fire, organizing, whatever, I don't know. Now, slowly come out of it. Don't shake it off right now. Just come out of it. As if positional change again, like I moved out. Right, exactly, Vidya. Like so, now move out of it and again observe exactly like the way you're observing, Divya. Observe what you went through backwards. Were you writing? See, were you writing? Were you talking? Were you moving? In the daily routine, what are these things which is getting you the states to actually achieve your goal? And you're feeling it. Now, again, go inside it, inside the movie. Yes, from the end where you achieve your goal, this is the end. Take a deep breath, you've already achieved it. And again, go backward. Because you've gathered some information, your unconscious will gather. Don't worry, unconscious does everything. So now again, go backward. Go backward. Again, come forward. You are inside the movie, come forward. Very slowly, okay? Now again, go backward, one more step backward. And this time, take a deep breath and feel the state. When I say feel the state, feel what is happening in your body. Is there some change in the temperature in your shoulder, in your top, in your cheeks? What is it? What is happening? Is there some movement? Just become aware of it. Very, very deeply of it, become aware of it. This is unconscious strategy which works for your process. Now again, come out of it, take a deep breath. Now, if you want, you can sit, or if you want, you can stand, whatever you want, and gather some conscious data. Like I gathered some conscious data, which is I arrange something, I listen to music, I walk, I rub, I organize, I then write very few things, and then I again go back to a blank page to start. I will always have a blank page when I open any meeting. Write that strategy. This is going to help you to achieve your goals effortlessly, because you're going to repeat states every day. Share market, or your health goals, or your financial goals, or your income goals, or your relationship goals. You're going to repeat strategies of states every day, and it is very peaceful. Magical, no? You never thought that, oh, this can help in goal setting. Surprise? Written the resource, strategy, states, and some descriptions. Descriptions like hot temperature, warm temperature, cool temperature, movement, whether there's a sway, something. If you got to know. If you have done NLP, you will get to know. If you haven't, it's okay. You will do it later. Now, people are still writing. That's good. How is the pace, everyone? I can go very fast if you want. I can literally go very, very fast. I can come to, okay, let's open the goal sheet, start writing. Or you want to really do it deeply. You're good? Fantastic. All right. I get a lot of yeses. Kamal, financial literacy, Shilpa, Ashok Batra, Savi is joining. Please help her. Ranjit, Amuta, I haven't seen you, neither spoke to you. So are you good? Ruchika, are you good? Ruchika, Prabhat, are you good? Gunjan, you learned something? You're gonna come back to me on that. Okay. All right. Let's move. Now, let's move to the points of what I have just done. Okay. So that you can use it in the next year also. So what I did was reflected all the goals. Then I reflect all the internal and external resources. In my external resources, of course, the mentors and the other things which is there, the people to thank. And I access the strategy and I access the state, both. These are two different things. I combined it for you. You accessed while coming out and going in, you are accessing, no? You're accessing states, you're accessing visuals, you're accessing the sounds, your feelings, accessing the states, okay? And you're accessing the strategies. So tomorrow morning, this is your task, one more task, please write it, okay? And when you meet me after 3 months, we are going to do a follow-up. I don't leave people like this, Hana. That's my strategy. Why? Because I really want them to learn deeply, because it took me time to come to the point. And I used to feel, अरे law of affirmation कर लो, सब कुछ देख लो, visualization कर लो, paper बना लो, vision दिखा दो, सब हो जाएगा. धरा का धरा रह गया था यार. पता नहीं कहाँ जाता था. You know, so they were missing things. So we are going to have a follow-up, and you're going to tell all the group members, how is the strategy working and what states can you use? Tomorrow morning when you come back, when you start your day, observe yourself. Calibrate that how do you start? What do you do? What's the day and how is your state coming in? Okay, just keep a note of it for yourself. Let's move on to the next part now. Now, as you have already worked upon your resources, strategies, and the VAK, strategies is VAK, means which strategy works for you. More visual, more sound, more kinesthetic, or a combination of all three, or a combination of two of them. Which strategy works for you to set and achieve your goals is the do it again strategy. So tomorrow morning, when you're going to come tonight in your mind, we are going to task your unconscious, repeat the same strategies and the states, so that everything is just on the autopilot. You have read me, on my one of the writing, I've written autopilot goals. Every day, unconscious को एक बात बोलना है. State लेके आओ, autopilot पे डाल दो मुझे. बस, काम खत्म. Okay. Now let's move on. Your job tomorrow is to observe your strategies. Which strategy works more for you, visual, auditory, kinesthetic, or a combination? This is your homework. Please keep that in your mind. Okay? All right. Now, let's go to something important. I have been talking about your goals with congruency, intentions, clarity, with your visions. And when I say that, I mean you actually feel the sensations. Now, there were goals which you could achieve, and there were goals which you could not achieve. Right? Before I get into the year 2023, I want you to go back to your list. Things which you could achieve versus things which you could not achieve. Okay? So I'm going to repeat this for you. Things which you could achieve and things which you could not achieve. Things which you could achieve had congruent states. Things which you could not achieve had incongruent states. For example, Gunjan was here and she was saying that I haven't achieved anything, I haven't achieved anything, I haven't achieved anything. So this is incongruent to her. This body gesture itself is incongruency, doesn't match to her. It's not helping her. Okay. Another example. You've been thinking that you would like to reduce your weight, you would like to reduce your weight, you would like to reduce your weight, but nothing is happening. Okay. Happens with many people. You've been thinking that you would like to improve your product or what do you say? Install a new product, but that is not happening. Yeah. So this all is incongruent and that's why it is not happening. And this is congruent and that's why it is happening. You have a clear intention. And when you have a clear intention in the body, it is like lit up the light. That's why I've used this picture, lit up the light. So it just lights up the light. Okay, I know I want to do it. I'm going to do it and that's it. Nothing else. It's very simple. Now, how do I reach there? Let's go opposite way. Okay. So pick up one thing or two things or three things, not more than that. Okay. Pick up three things which you could not achieve, two things which you could not achieve, one thing which you could not achieve. वो उठा लो पहले. उसको अगले पेपर पे लिखना खाली जगह पर, मिक्स नहीं करना. Means on to the next paper. Okay. Next page. And write those three things which you could not achieve. Now, let's do a dhamaka. So you have written three things which you could not achieve. I don't see Jayashri, Kamal, Ashok, so I don't know. Tarun, have you written down three things which you could not achieve? Abhi ye next step bahut important hai. Now, go to the first one. Okay. And look at the first one. And now, ask yourself, were you in air when you were actually making this goal that you want to achieve? Were you in air, मतलब हवा में? अरे कर लेंगे यार, छोड़ो हो जाएगा सब, ठीक है सब हो जाएगा, ये भी करना, हो ठीक है, okay fine, सब हो जाएगा. अरे बॉस, सब आंदे सब हो जाएगा. यहाँ भी चले जाएंगे, वहां भी चले जाएंगे. So someone is saying हाँ इसका सब हुआ था, right? किसी का अगर ऐसा है, it is okay. अगर ऐसा है तो वहां पे लिख दो air, AIR. नहीं है तो छोड़ दो. I'm going to go to the next option into it. Okay. If you are not achieving, either it is in the air or क्या वो किसी और का dream है? Look at the goal. You have heard a mentor talking about that particular thing. You have heard someone, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, anyone, or your spouse or your any mentor has said, नहीं इतना तो करना ही पड़ेगा. वो किसी और का गिफ्ट है जो आपके घर के अंदर है. Look at that goal. तीनों गोल को देख लो अभी फिर से. अगर ऐसा है तो बस वहां पर लिख दो, it was a gift of someone else. We will do that also. वो भी possible है by the way. लेकिन बस पता लगना चाहिए origin क्या है उसका. उस गोल का ओरिजिन क्या है? डन? ओके, इफ इट इज नॉट एयर, if it is not a gift of anyone else, okay, then you wrote it, but karna to hai. Now look at the goal again. ऐसा था दिव्या, राइट? करना तो है पर, है ना? तो वहां पे लिख दो इनकॉन्ग्रुएंसी, इनकॉन्ग्रुएंट. इट इज ओके. अरे मैं बहुत सारी चीजों के लिए इनकॉन्ग्रुएंट थी यार. मतलब सुबह सुबह उठ के लौकी का जूस कौन पीता है? मैं पीती हूँ. आई लव, आई एक्चुअली फाइंड आउट ABC जूसेस, एप्पल को मिक्स कर दो, बीटरूट को मिक्स कर दो, पालक को मिक्स कर दो, एंड थोड़ा सा नींबू डाल दो. वाह क्या जूस बनता है सुबह सुबह. या एंड इट इज टेस्टी टू. So, okay, so I was incongruent about many things and I became congruent. So write incongruent. Karna to hai par pata nahi kyun. Now again, there could be one more missing piece jo I identified by experiencing. Look at the goal which you haven't achieved. Matlab achieve nahi hua last year. Look at that and you've answered 3 questions. Either it was in air, yes or no. Either it was in the process of gift of someone, किसी और का गिफ्ट अपने घर पे रख लिया था. Either करना तो है पर, और चौथा करना है बट मुझे ये नहीं पता कैसे करना है. ओके, है ऐसा? ये हो सकता है, ये बहुत होता है. करना है but I don't know whom I model for this. Where is the model? How do I find a missing clarity? So here you go. I actually did this exercise last year with me. Okay. तो अपने गोल शीट में से कुछ गोल्स तो मैंने रिमूव ही कर दिए थे. ये मेरे नहीं है, अभी मुझे नहीं करना है, बाद में करेंगे. पहले जो करना है वही करेंगे. Okay. So if I have not been able to achieve something, either it is in the air, like I know that I've been talking to my husband that, you know what, I want to go to Hemkund Sahib Ji, I want to go to Manikaran Sahib Ji, I want to go to Nepal, I want to go to Kedarnath, I want to go to these places. Now, everything is possible in 2023. I don't want to be over optimistic, sorry. No, I have a balanced life. So I don't want to be in air. So I know it's an air goal. And then I tell him, these are air goals. I'll tell you which one I want to do in this year. You understand? So I'll park it. So air goals को park कर देंगे. Side में bucket बन जाएगा. Another, किसी और ने बताया है ऐसा भी possible है. ये भी कर सकते हैं. So there is one of my friend. We both are really great buddies in terms of, business thinking. Okay. And, we can go global, we can do this, we can do that. It's his gift. I'll choose what I want to. वो वाले अलग पार्क कर दो, क्योंकि उसमें से मैं सोचूंगी मुझे क्या करना है. I will not take everything. I have burned myself to buy others' gift. ये भी कर लेते हैं, ये भी कर लेते हैं, ये भी कर लेते हैं. Oh man, मुझे क्या करना है? मैं क्या चाहती हूँ? Third, करना है पर डाउट वाला, इनकॉन्ग्रुएंट वाला. और फोर्थ, जिसमें की क्लैरिटी मिसिंग. ओके, लेट्स गो बैक टू योर गोल्स. पिक अप द गोल इन विच यू आर मिसिंग क्लैरिटी. ओके, पिक अप. फर्स्ट स्टेप इज नीचे से ऊपर जाना है. फर्स्ट स्टेप, पिक अप द गोल विच मिस क्लैरिटी. पहले वो उठाना है, उस पर काम करना है. सेकेंड, वी विल पिक अप नॉट कॉन्ग्रुएंट. Okay, the third and the fourth, gift of someone else and air, keep it aside right now. We will work on it tomorrow. Okay, ready? Let's work on missing clarity goal. You want to do something, you're missing a clarity. You don't know how to do it. You don't know what the next step is. You have a goal in front of you, all of you. Give me a thumbs up. I need to know. Okay, now. Do you have a checkbox in that goal? You're missing clarity. थोड़ा सा clarity missing है, ऐसा है क्या? Okay, fine, all right. You want to seek clarity? Of course, everyone wants to. Who doesn't want to? So now let's उस goal को अगले पेज पे लेके जाओ. नेक्स्ट पेज, सिर्फ एक गोल होना चाहिए उस पेज पे, कुछ और नहीं होना चाहिए. क्लीन अप. ओनली वन गोल, जिस गोल पे क्लैरिटी मिसिंग है. नाइस. नाउ दैट गोल इज देयर इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. देयर इज नो अदर पेज apart from that page. Okay, either you turn your book or you turn a page. Clean, एकदम clean चाहिए. Only focus like eagle, one goal, which is not clear to me. Now, look at the goal. Look at the goal. Read it out loudly. If I would have taken a one-on-one, it would take a long time, and that's why I'm doing it this way. Read out loudly to yourself. Okay, how are you feeling about it? You feeling stressed or you feeling karna hai? Ye to ho jayega. How many of you are feeling stressed? Raise your hands. Okay, all right. Where are you feeling the stress in the body? Here, somewhere, no? Okay, all right. Now, task comes. This is important task, okay? I'm taking the part 1, which is a stress, and then I will take a part 2, which is missing clarity. Clarity tab aayega, Divya, Shilpa, and others. Clarity tab aayega, jab ye stress thoda sa communication mein turn hoga. Communication to the signal. Okay, so go back to that stress. Touch that body signal and say, thank you so much for coming in unconscious in this form. I would like to ask you, are you ready to support me to work on this project and name the project and the goal? Are you ready to support me on this project and on the goal? If you are ready to support me, can you reduce the intensity for me to know that we can communicate? Take a deep breath, check, is the intensity getting reduced by the unconscious? If it is ready to support your goal, it will reduce the intensity so that you can communicate further to decide the road plan and the missing clarity pieces and to unwind the goals. Divya, you felt different? Fantastic. So now touch it back and say thank you. And leave your hand. Leave your hand. Okay? So we don't anchor signals, okay? We leave the hand faster. Now again, take a deep breath and say, first say thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to support and you supporting me to achieve and work together as a team in this project. Unconscious. It seems to be unclear to me what specific step can I take using your resources and my resources. What is the first specific step which I can take? Unconscious, can you show it to me in the form of sound, in the form of a visual, in the form of a talk, or in the form of any signal that this will help, or this is exactly the first step? Take a deep breath. Maybe for me, it showed me the face of the mentor to go and ask a specific question. That was the first step to start getting clarity on that goal. For you, it could be anything, I don't know. So let me take my story aside again, complete the process, take a deep breath and observe what images, what sounds, any people anything coming to you to help identify first step to seek clarity? If something has come, you can share in the chat or just give me a thumbs up. Okay. If something has not come and it is confusing, Shilpa, something has come or not come, some signal is coming or some image is coming or nothing is coming. Nothing is coming. Did I hear that? Yeah, okay. So in that case, Shilpa, you go back. Okay. Relax your body and muscles. Unconscious, are you ready to support and take complete responsibility by yourself and guide me by midnight today or by early tomorrow morning? The first step towards this project. Are you ready to support me? Please give me a signal. Now it can give you either a yes signal or a no signal. Okay, it has given a yes. Fantastic. Now tomorrow morning, you just keep this blank paper in front of you. And tomorrow morning when you get up, whatever comes in, whatever thoughts comes in, just keep writing that clarity thought. So the job is not to go and achieve a goal. The job is to seek clarity about the goal first. You understand, all of you? Now, it might take 2 or 3 days to achieve the clarity about the goal. That is a step towards achieving the goal itself. And then you would keep repeating the process until you seek clarity. Okay? Once you're clear, so how many of you have got a clear instruction ki ye karte hain pehle? First step is this towards it. Okay, you have got it. Fantastic. All right. Now you're getting the first instruction. I told you the second thing is congruency about the first instruction or congruency about the goal. You remember the above? I'm incongruent about the goal. Karna to hai par. तो वो फर्स्ट स्टेप लिख लिया है या फिर गोल लिख लिया है, कुछ भी. मुझे ये गोल अचीव करना है, बंसी कमिंग टू यू, ये गोल अचीव करना है, ये लिख लिया है. ओके, करना तो है पर मतलब स्टेप लेना तो है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल नीतू और सनी और दिव्या हु गेव मी थम्स अप, स्टेप लिखा है, वो स्टेप करना है पक्का से. ओके, सो don't come and influence now again. Okay, so take a deep breath and check with your body. Are you comfortable taking that first step? Huh. Okay, you understood now. So that is your yes signal. अगर body response कर देगी no, तो रुक जाओ, गोल ही नहीं है, गोल पे बात ही नहीं, काम ही नहीं करना है, पहले यहाँ पे check करना पड़ेगा. So means this is a check of congruency, that the congruency is there for step right now. Okay. Now let's go a little more further, more deeper. So how many of you now go back to a goal with which करना तो है पर, किसी का ऐसा है, raise your hand. पर वाला. Okay. All right. I will take one example. All of you will be able to, okay, I'll take 2 examples. All of you follow the exercise. Okay, not more than 3. I'll take 3. Savi, I'm sorry. So we will have a connection, Savi, in some time. Please be on the video. Okay, Savi, if it is possible. So I'm going to ask to unmute. I'm going to do a process with 3 of them on the goal setting for goal karna to hai par. Then we will go and prepare goals tomorrow. Okay. So let's go. Hi girls, how are you doing? Kamal? Divya?
Hi, I'm good.
Great, lovely. How are you doing, Divya?
Good, very interested.
Lovely, lovely. Nice. And I heard Neetu. Hey, good to have you.
Yeah, hi.
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 Okay, so let's go into it. Okay. So what I want you to do is very simple. We are going to use signals for things which I think karna to hai. Per. So this per is basically a sensation. Okay. So we say it is a doubt. I might think my self-esteem is low, my self-confidence is low. People will say something. How will I do it? How will I manage? There can be n number of language which I can put into it. You understand, all three of you? But I am going without language today. I'm going with what my body says. And if my body is fluent in doing that, it would just do it. Okay? All right. So what I want to identify, घर में कोई चीज खराब होगी तो पहले मैं ये identify करूंगी ना खराब क्या है, तभी मैं उसको निकाल सकती हूँ. It is exactly the same way. So go back to the sensation which is saying par. Okay. So take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. All of you others, if you can do this activity by yourself and send me a chat. So take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Think about the goal. I want to achieve this goal. Per. And notice that sensation which comes in. And that sensation is a good sensation. I want that sensation because that sensation is going to help you to identify what else can be done. यही करना है कि कुछ और करना है. Okay? Nice. Good deep breath. Nice. You've identified that heaviness, Kamal, which came in? Yeah. Okay. Where did it come in?
In my shoulders.
Your shoulders. For you, it is in shoulders. Okay. Yeah.
It's more in my chest and my
Chest and this side. Okay.
yeah, the back.
Okay. Neetu?
For my head, actually.
Okay.
Got stressed. Yeah.
Okay. Two things which I want you to remember. One, if the signal of stress comes in, don't touch it very hard. Two, don't touch it for a longer time.
Okay.
Always remember this. मान लो कोई पेन आता है बॉडी में, हम लोग क्या करते हैं, मम्मी पेन हो रहा है, ऐसे करते हैं ना, बचपन से सिखाया गया है. एक्चुअली पता है, दिस इज कॉल्ड एंकरिंग इन द बॉडी. यू आर एंकरिंग द पेन इन द बॉडी. ओके, सो rub it off. Rub the pain. Yes, exactly. That's it. And leave your hands. Leave your hands. Yeah, good. Okay. Now, with the normal body, do you have that signal again? Abhi hai? Okay. Divya and Kamal, you have it, right? Okay. So again, go back to it. Now, no touching. Okay? Now I know where it is. So go back to it and say, thank you so much for occurring. I know that you are a signal for me to communicate with you. And if you are here to communicate and work together to support the project of achieving X and working with you, please take the signal away so that we can communicate. I will know that you have come in and you're communicating, and then I will listen to you. Then you will go away. So I'm listening to you. Right now you go away. Check what is happening. Move your body. Check what happened.
That's lighter.
It is lighter. It is not gone away. Okay. So wait.
I got here now.
Okay. So it is transferred. It is walked or it is communicating. Nice. Good. Now this is a signal of communication. It is communicating right now to us. Okay. That I am ready to communicate. I will do something. So go back to it and ask, please go to original. Neetu, you don't ask, okay? Divya, Kamal, you ask, please go to original. Original kya hai? We will work on it. I know, just stay for some time, okay? Original is that heaviness on the shoulder. And for you, Divya, on that place, okay? Has it come back to original? It comes back very fast. Come back to original, fantastic. Say thank you to it. Thank you so much. Please Do the signal again if it was a yes signal. Please do the signal again if it was a yes signal. Do it again.
Yes, for in the sense of yes, in the sense of.
Do it. Please do it again. क्या किया था? यहाँ से यहाँ move हुआ था ना? So कुछ conscious thinking नहीं. Go back. No thinking. Go back. I don't want any thinking here. Take a deep breath. Please do that signal again if it was a yes signal of communication. Communication between you and me. Hey, unconscious of Kamal, please do that same so that we know that you're ready to communicate. Okay, it doesn't take time. It runs very fast. Ran? Fantastic. Go back. Now go back. Now, Neetu, you will come because now the setting is done. So go back to it and say thank you so much. Now, please go back to original. Wo heavy wala. Please go back to original. Nice. Now, quickly ask a question. Okay. So, Kamal, it has come to that heaviness, right? Ask it to come to heaviness. It has not come to that heaviness. And neither it is here.
Very light.
Very light. Exactly. Okay. So, go back to it. So, you will do it with the lightness. Divya, it is there. Right? So communicate. The next question. Identify unconscious states, alternatives, alternative states. Like Ridhima identified alternative states with the games. Identify with my repertoire, my reservoir, which I have with me throughout the life. You have. Identify alternative states which will help us in the ecology to satisfy the intention of that stress. Stress का एक positive intention है. उसके लिए खुद ही वो identify कर लेगा. If it is a yes, unconscious, and you understand, please give me a signal back again. You understand that, Divya and Kamal? Fantastic. All right. Kamal, what happened? The signal? Okay. All right. Did you understand the question? So the question is, if I have stress, stress has a positive intention. Positive intention is to complete a task, for example, right? So I want a state to complete a task, man. I don't want a state of stress. Correct? So I'm asking unconscious to give me alternatives. Instead of the stress, give me something else so that we both together can work on the project. Okay? All right. Now she is fully understanding it. Good. So now when you just did it right now, notice how is your hands feeling, Kamal?
Normal.
Normal. Everything has gone. The shoulder and the hand both has gone, right?
Right.
Ask it to come back. ऐसे भगाओ मत. घर में कोई गेस्ट आया है उसको भगाना नहीं है. थोड़ा सा बात करते हैं. Complete करो process. Okay. So ask it to come back. Hey, come back, please. Let's complete the process. My dear friend, please take the responsibility, complete responsibility of using these fun alternative state choices which I just went through and you went through. Use it for the project. Do you agree? Unconscious. My friend, do you agree? Give me a signal. Attack signal aa jayega. Aya? Nice. Kamal, what happened?
I'm getting the signal, yes, but back of my mind, it was. Can I share what is my goal?
Yes, yes.
See, I would like to restart again as in my career. And I am putting my energy to I have 2 kids and I'm alone to manage them. No one. Everything in and out, I have to manage. So I want it to be like I would be working like 8, maximum till 4. Because by the time my kids at home, I want to be completely free for my kids. So वो मुझे डर है कि अगर मैं स्टार्ट करूंगी मतलब आई एम गेटिंग अ सिग्नल यस बट बच्चों का क्या होगा
Ha, stop. Exactly, stop. So that dar is a signal for us to find choices, alternative choices to satisfy the intention of the safety and protection of you as a mother who is having.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what I would do, Riddhi, if you can send a meeting request to Kamal. Kamal, I will sit with one-on-one coaching with you
Okay.
and set signals so that your unconscious will surprise you. कि
Okay.
हम A, B, C, D, E पांचों कर सकते हैं to achieve 8 to 4 वाला intention and everything smooth. Got it?
Got it.
Yeah. How are you feeling on your shoulders now? Okay. All right. So this was also one of the resource. No, I became a resource for you. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So thanks to your unconscious. So what we do, all of you, step by step, you understood, Divya? You have the clear yes signals. Now think about the goal, Divya, for you individually. Yeah. And yes, now when you're thinking about the goal, which signal is coming now? Is that
It's the new one.
it's a new one which is coming. Fantastic. So say thank you to that, to the new signal. And आज रात को जब आप सोओगे, सोने से पहले उसको बोलना continue the process. Okay? All right? And tomorrow morning we will again meet anyways. Okay? Cool. Good. Thank you so much. Okay, let's proceed. I know many people will have many questions and most of you know some of the processes. And if people who doesn't know the process, she has sent a meeting invite so that we can have a one-on-one meeting. Let's now proceed. This is what actually I do, all of you, to set my goals. So number one, identify self-reflection. Number two, resources. Then identify who are the mentors, what I want to repeat as a strategy. Then go back to what I did not achieve. Then go back to what I was an heir. Was someone else? Was I had a purr in my body and I could not work with my unconscious signals to clean the purr, or I wanted clarity from someone else or something else. You understand? Now are you set and ready to set your goals? Are you set and ready? Okay. I think it is going inside now. Now think about one goal which you achieved effortlessly. Think about that first. Because I want you to check congruency now. So yes, Sunny, there are many goals, Kamal. Long back, चीजें achieve हुई है ना बहुत सारी. In fact, having a baby is itself a big goal.
Yeah.
So just get into that goal. That's the best one for us to check congruency. So everyone, get into the goal which you have achieved. Again, shake it off and take a deep breath and get into that. So what Ridhima does, ye to ho gaya tha. You can model that also, or you can have your own. Get into that and keep walking or keep moving into that. Ye goal ho gaya last year. Thoda usme walk karo or feel karo. Just keep walking around with that. Ye goal ho gaya. Last year ye aaram se aise ho gaya tha. And just do a self-talk about it to yourself. See what you see, hear the sounds, feel the feeling. Yes. So you have a state, a rhythm, hai na? Sabka rhythm aaya? Nice. Good. Very good. Now, why I'm asking you to access this is called accessing a state of congruency. ये गोल इसलिए अचीव हुआ था क्योंकि आप कॉन्ग्रुएंट थे इसको अचीव करने के लिए. अब ये जो कॉन्ग्रुएंसी आ रहा है जब आप मूव कर रहे हो, योर बॉडी मस्ट बी फीलिंग वेरी लाइटर, डिफरेंट. जैसे स्वेज आ रहे हैं, लाइक इफ यू ऑब्जर्व शिल्पा, सोनाली, राइट? सोनाली नायक ऑल्सो मूव्ड, प्रतिभा ऑल्सो वॉज डिफरेंट, मौलिक, सनी ऑल्सो वॉज डिफरेंट, या जयश्री, all of you were having some changes, right, Kamal? करेक्ट तरुण? ये जो है इसके साथ रात भर सोना है आज. Before you set your goal for tomorrow, for the whole year, just enjoy this. Because I want your circuitry to create a muscle memory of this. So सारी रात बस ये तो हो गया था, इस पे ही रहना है, कुछ नहीं करना है और गोल वोल लिखना विखना ये कल करेंगे. आज enjoy करो इस रात को. Enjoy the muscle memory of, yes, you achieved it. How are you feeling? How are you doing it? Okay. So that tomorrow when you will sit with the goals ना, ये वाला memory बाहर आ जाएगा. 4 चीजें लिखोगे, उसमें से बोलोगे एक नहीं करना है क्योंकि ये हो नहीं रहा है. ये वाला हो रहा है, पहले ये करते हैं. And टक, पहला क्वार्टर हो गया. January to March एक गोल ऑलरेडी अचीव कर लिया, फिर बोलोगे अरे ये तो अचीव हो गया, अभी नेक्स्ट व्हाट. That's a gift from my side. It's my own story which I have decoded and wanted to give to all of you. Okay. So beautiful, no? So we all are going to meet tomorrow sharp at 11 o'clock. The next thing which we do today, tonight, is just enjoy this bliss that I achieved so many things. Okay. And then we get ready tomorrow to check intentions, congruency, identify gaps, and fill in the gaps. Alrighty. Yeah. And my request, which has just come in, other people who have been into the mentoring or have been a part of a new code, there are some new people. Would you all as a team like to be in one group, and we will create one-on-one sessions, for example, Shilpa with someone and Manisha with someone new, so that these people can do coaching with you for unconscious work and identify the gaps if in case there is something in the next month of Feb to achieve the goal. Only one meeting in the month of Feb. Only one-on-one with one person. Only 1 hour. So that this is consistently taken care, and by the April when I meet them, they have achieved one of it. Okay, okay. Can you contribute, all of you? Great. Big blessing. Thank you so much. Fantastic. All righty. So enjoy your reflection and your bliss. Till then, I see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock sharp. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Lots of love, everyone. Let's get this beautiful year rolling effortlessly for all of you. Thank you. Have a very good night and great food and great time with yourself. Live the bliss. Enjoy. Bye-bye. See you.